Breakfast is cooked. We did some eggs, egg whites, some turkey sausages, a little bit of feta on top. I'm gonna hit it with some marinara. Honestly, I just started doing this because I saw someone do it on Instagram, a little marinara in their eggs. I've never done that before, and it's actually delicious. So,
You look spiffy.
looking spiffy. I'm dressed up on a Sunday morning, 7:45, very rare for us. Let me show what Audrey looks like too. Looking pretty spiffy yourself there.
Oh, thank you.
Look at you. So we are going somewhere this morning. You guys will see where here in about 30-40 minutes. Not in real time, but 30-40 minutes for us, probably 30 seconds for you guys. But we're gonna eat this breakfast and then we're gonna head out and we'll see you at the next place.
We are currently in the Starbucks drive-thru right before we are going to
Church.
church.
We're going to church for the very first time in, at least for me, it's been years. I used to go to a Catholic church back in the day, but that was, last time I was in there was like 14 years old, and I'm 28 now, so 14 years since I've been into like an official church.
Yeah, I can't remember how long it's been, but I went to a private Christian high school, and I think the last time I've been to church was probably 2019. So
Yeah.
it's not been too long for me.
Yeah. Well, for the record, I was to a church when I was in high school. I went with a girlfriend at the time who would go to it wasn't a Catholic church. There was like singing. It was more, might have been more Christian, but still, nonetheless, this will be my second church attendance in 14 years.
Crazy.
Nutty.
So we are going to Lakewood Church, which is like a famous church. It's literally only 15 minutes from us, and from the pictures of it, it looks massive.
Like a stadium.
like literally a stadium. So we're going to the
Huge.
8:30 service this Sunday, so it's pretty early still.
But first,
Coffee.
coffee.
Oh, it's literally right in front of us.
Thank you.
I need to find myself.
Yes,
Yes, please.
Yep. Thank you.
It's crazy. I feel like I literally drank sweet coffee from the time I ever drank coffee.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, you too. Which I was like, 15 years old was when I first started drinking? No, I was younger. I think I was like 11
15?
when I first started drinking coffee. And it was always super sweet coffee. Now I just do milk.
No, she
What is
just does
going
milk.
on?
No church parking. Okay.
It was incredibly difficult to find a parking spot.
Literally, like anything close to the actual church is handicap parking, and then they make you pretty much park. I feel like a good quarter mile away, and like we're at a random parking garage.
It's a massive parking garage.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm excited to see what it looks like inside. 'Cause
Yeah.
just the pictures alone, it looks like a Taylor Swift concert.
There was actually a shooting here though that happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so I made it Audrey strapped on a bulletproof vest for this one.
Had a child in their old age because God can do what we cannot do. Amen. When all hope is gone.
And just like that, we are
like that.
at the gym.
At the gym.
We're gonna have to walk in our fancy clothes and wearing heels.
Just getting out of church. Church on Sunday. Getting into the gym with nicer clothes. It just feels interesting. Mm-hmm. Usually we're just like fully in some joggers, tank tops, sports bras, booty shorts.
Shorts.
The whole 9 yards. So we're heading in there looking spiffy with our backpack and a quickly change. Bang out a quick workout.
What are you training today?
I'm gonna do a push day today. Probably 3 push movements, a shoulder and a tricep, nice and easy.
Okay.
Very simple. That's my typical push day.
Sick. One word to describe church.
One word to describe church. Refreshing.
Okay.
Refreshing. To a degree.
Okay.
At moments.
Okay. Gotta leave it at that one word. I'm being totally honest, I would say resistance. So.
Because I mean, there's I could throw in there's two emotions. It's like refreshing, new, exciting, that kind of vibe. And then, like Audrey said, I think there's resistance and like almost like underlying, like it's almost superficial.
Yes.
Almost feels superficial, which then is like, also creeps in a little doubt.
Yeah.
Your ego's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. I mean, we both just had backgrounds of church and what that meant, and I didn't have the best experiences either.
Yeah, I was getting the Holy Bible shoveled down my throat at 6 years old.
Yeah.
Got my communion, my confirmation. I went to CCD. For those of you that know what CCD is, you go to after school once a week at your Catholic church if you went to a public school to be able to get work up to your confirmation. Went to CCD.
It's so interesting.
Crazy.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
Dipped our toes in.
Dipped our toes. We'll continue dipping our toes until we find the right cocktail for us, the right preacher, the right space, the right church, the right people. This one was old money. You were
Old
in there,
money for sure.
You felt like some Southern belles.
Yeah.
A couple gentlemen that, if they unbuttoned their suit, got a big old belt buckle down there. How you doing, son? Come praise the Lord with me today. Not all of the people, but we're definitely just stereotyping. But there's a lot. There was a good mix of people in there. Great people. But they're great people. They're fantastic.
We're warming up, okay? We're warming up. This is us showing the real, the raw, the inside of our thoughts. So we're gonna go hit a lift though. I'm feeling pretty nasally right now. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel fantastic.
I'm a little nasally too.
But we're gonna make it fantastic.
Gonna hit a nice lift, but probably not an aggressive one based off my nasaliness.
Look, you can see my biceps through the shirt.
You're pretty swole over there, soldier.
Oh my gosh.
You got some swoley gains coming out of church this morning.
Straight from the synagogue, right to the gym.
Start off the push day. One of my favorite movements of all time is incline bench press, mainly because the bar stays fairly fixed. So I have like torn labrum in my left shoulder. That's why I like to use this machine the majority of the time. So there's not much variability with dumbbells or even with the barbell. Sometimes it can get a little testy on my shoulders. Core shots. Audrey's not feeling the best. I have a little bit of some congestion, so we are being a little proactive here with a core defense.
This is also your reminder, if you're not feeling well, even though I felt good enough to go to the gym temporarily, you always feel worse after if you're still coming down with something. So just don't. Yeah. And then go get yourself a wellness shot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very accurate naming convention. That is intense.
Oh my god.
Who's that? I felt like a team of cockroaches were walking in a piece of cardboard or something.
Wow, that is
intense.
especially because my throat is
Spicy.
already. My throat's sore. It like lit that bitch up.
Oh, you can feel that like go all the way down, like all the way
About to
down.
get the shits.
Well, no, I can feel it in my stomach already. Like it just my head.
All right, let's go inside. Gotta wave at the neighbors, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Walked into Whole Foods for some throat drops and a wellness shot. Here's what we walked out with. These are all low FODMAP. This is like we're like 10%, but like the 20% to our 80. 20% Fun Foods. Currently, Boom Chicka Pop, Popcorners Sea Salt, Popcorners Kettle Corn. And then these are new, but wanted to try it out as like a little sweet treat. They're, what's an heirloom snack? Cinnamon sugar, pretty low cal, corn twist, lots of corn related stuff because it's low FODMAP. Some strawberries and a vitamin C liposoluble. Come try one.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. It's like a.
Like the Taco Bell.
I was thinking literally just the Taco Bell McTwists.
McTwist?
Or not the McTwist, but the cinnamon sticks. Mmm. I'd probably heat these up, they'd be pretty good. Well,
Oh, like warm,
they
like
came warm,
slightly
right?
warm.
Yeah, a little warm. Like 10 minutes in the microwave, just a nice little
10 minutes?
10 seconds.
Oh.
I don't even put anything in the microwave for 10 minutes.
We religiously wash our sheets on Sunday, and you should too.
And so, do we have a form created? Okay, so let's copy the guide.
Into GHL.
Honey. Look at her.
She's gotta get in it.
She is taking front stage. She's not usually this. She needs pets multiple times a day. When we get on the couch, that's her cue that she thinks it's pet time, which it is.
It is pet time.
It's pet
Because
time.
we love you so much.
Not pet time, but pet time. She eats pets.
Part of what we do on a Sunday is doing some journal,
There she goes.
or not necessarily just journal work, but I feel like it's something pertaining to inner work.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Whether that be a longer meditation.
Longer meditation, some gratitude stuff that we'll just write down. Journal work in terms of some identity stuff where we are, you know, bringing stuff in terms of what we want to claim in the future. So future pacing in a sense of like writing out, you know, things as if we had them, if we're going to get them 5 years from now, 10 years from now.
So we're working through a worksheet through a mentor that we currently have right now. And it's been kind of an ongoing thing that we typically do first thing in the morning throughout the weekdays, but then also wanting to take some extra time throughout the weekend as well to do it. So we just kind of have been working through another prompt. This whole notebook is full of stuff, which is pretty sweet. So loaded up. So we just wrapped up some of that. Gonna meal prep.
Gonna meal prep. Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't, if you guys are thinking of doing something similar, you don't have to put a timeline on it. One thing we just like talked about off camera was like, okay, we're gonna do this, but I don't need to like set 20 minutes to do it. Because sometimes when you put a parameter around it, it kind of seems like you're forcing yourself to do it sometimes. So if you sit down and you do 3 minutes, that's perfect. If it somehow comes out and it's like 15, 20, you want to do a little bit more, that's okay. I think on these days, make them more free-flowing and not as structured.
Yeah, I think that's what we love about the weekends most, is that we can just have a little bit more free flow with what we do and when we do it. I'd like to also tap into a little bit of some reading today. Picked up the Psycho Cybernetics, which has been really good around just like self-image, positive thinking, subconscious beliefs and things like that, by Maxwell Maltz. So we're gonna meal prep some, do some more laundry, and then chill. What is it?
Chill. It's 2
o'clock.
p.m.
You love to see it. Have you taken your gut defender yet? Take our creatines.
I've never, there you are. I've never had creatine gummies until about a week and a half ago. We picked these up. They're a blueberry creatine gummy. Not gonna lie, it's like kind of a grainy gummy, as you can imagine, because there's a lot of creatine stuffed in this sucker. But unique way to get some creatine down.
And I'm consistent with it.
Because unless you have like a protein shake or a smoothie or something, you're typically not just gonna throw creatine in a cup and spin it up. We forget to do that a lot, so this is a nice and easy way, plus kind of tasty as well.
Yeah, 5 grams creatine monohydrate in 3 of these gummies.
So good.
Honey, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? And then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go for a run. I'm in the middle of like a daze. I'm gonna go for a run.
Yeah.
3 miles is my typical up and down the block here. I can do it in about 25 minutes, throw some tunes on, sun's out, and try and get a little bit of some sun out there, but it is like 70 degrees, so it's kind of cool, kind of not. But yeah, and then we'll be back.
Last bite of tonight's dinner. Last bite of steak.
That was a fatty bite.
Yeah, we also overcooked it a little bit.
I don't think we overcooked it. We left it in the air fryer because we went up and showered first. And I think leaving it in the air fryer, not like pulling it out, cooked it to well done.
Steaks for typically like 400 Fahrenheit. It depends on how big it is, obviously, but like steaks in the air fryer.
Our bread and butter.
So good. Oh, sorry, honey. I got her food out and then I stopped getting it for her. If you have a dog and you are willing to invest in their food as you invest in your food, took me a while to come around to the expense of it, but honestly, wish I would have done it sooner because Farmer's Dog, yeah, she has had very little digestive issues, little to none unless she got into something else that she wasn't supposed to get into. And I just love that it's like real food for her. I mean, if we're feeding ourselves real food, I feel like they should get real food too. And she loves it. She eats it right away. She cries for it. It's great. We've also been making these gluten-free, actually low FODMAP pizzas as well, just for like a little indulgent. We definitely don't have this often, but like on the weekend, we've been cooking it up and we use this Foddy's marinara, which doesn't have garlic or onion in it, which has high FODMAP. And then actually cheese is also low FODMAP, depending on which one you get. And these are the only pepperonis that don't have garlic in them. Mama Mary's gluten-free pizza crust, little minis, and very, very good. Very good. Very little things feel as good as it being a Sunday, having had a productive weekend. We've got clean sheets, full belly, fridge and pantry stocked for the week, and we're ready to crush it.
Ready to crush it.
This is how we set ourselves up for a successful week. We still try and stick to good bedtimes. We don't fall asleep usually ever past 11 on a weekend unless we have some big event, which is rare.
So nice.
We still wake up pretty early. That way we're able to be productive, still get work done, but then also have time to chill, which is I think what's most important for us.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
in such a interesting season of our lives where we've not typically always been that way. This has been a transition I think we've slowly made over the last like year and a half, but last year we were running around like crazy, and I think now we enjoy the peace much more, less travel, not going out as much, you know, getting to bed earlier on the weekends, sleeping in a little bit better, eating more quality foods. There's just been like all these micro adjustments that we've made over the last like 12 to 18 months. And like we were just talking about it now, there's still more micro adjustments we'll continue to make throughout this year. Because I feel like this year is like an optimization year for us in terms of just, you know, everything that we're doing, but also just the way that we feel, our mindset, what we're putting in our bodies, how our bodies are feeling. And I would say we're off to a pretty damn good start 4 months into the year. Yeah,
we're very excited for this little season that we're in. And, you know, it's not to say it's gonna be forever. You know, there might be seasons where, again, we kind of go back into travel. I don't want to say fun as if we're not having fun, but, you know, a different season. We're enjoying it for right now, and I think it's gonna be a leap year for us. Lots of growth to come.
Forceps.
Mason makes fun of me for coughing like that.
Yeah, when she does cough, it's like a little blood. When I cough, I always have to or keep my mouth shut.
Well,
She can't contain her tongue, is what she.
It's my tongue. I have a long tongue, so it's got to stick out. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. We appreciate your guys' support always. If there's anything you guys want to see from us in the future, comment down below.
Let us know.
Let us know. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching this video and you're not, if you're watching,
Maybe drop us a comment down below. What do you guys want to see more of?
That's what I just... You know what? We'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.